Hi, everybody. This is Mary Glass. It's Sunday, September the 13th, and I'm here to give you the next update. I'm the Chair, CEO, and Chief Visionary Officer for Milwaukee Professionals Association, LLC. I make that because we are the leaders for the marathon against the NBA Bucks mega greed deal. So I want to be very clear about that. Now, let's bring you up on what has transpired. And I must say, there have been quite a few things. June 4th was the announcement by three unwise charter officers. They were Scott Walker, Governor; Chris Aberle, Milwaukee County Executive; Tom Barrett, the Mayor of the City of Milwaukee. These three unwise charter members cut a deal with three wealthy men. They were Herb Cole, millionaire. There was also Mark Larsy and Larsy-Edens, billionaires. So then we had three unwise public officials that cut a deal with three wealthy private financiers that was to create a new NBA arena in the city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It was a private deal, but it asked for public financing, and those three unwise men forgot to tell the constituents. So on June 4th, the constituents were told that there was a deal called Cheaper to Keep Them. That was a $500 million deal that called for half for the millionaire billionaires, $100 million for Herb Cole, $150 million for Mark Larsy and Larsy-Edens. And then the other side of the coin was to be the public financing, $250 million, with 55 from the state, 55 from the county, that's millions, folk, 45 million for the city, and then there was a lump sum of the Wisconsin Center District. Who is that? That's the overseer, and it is the traffic cop for the money. But again, the people who will pay for this, the brunt of this, were not informed. The people who would provide the framework, that is, the law, the governing legalities, the different parts that each player would play in seeing that the deal was implemented. They, the people, were not brought forth, and therefore there was not due process. There was disenfranchisement and misuse of power. And it is that which brought forth the marathon by MPA, LLC, Milwaukee Professionals Association, LLC, for the marathon for the NBA Bucks mega greed, and that's GREED deal. Now, to catch you up, June 4th, we talked about that. Since then, there have been some okays given. You have to have the okays because, again, you're dealing with the public, right? Oh, okay. So then at the state level, we have our senators. They rolled over and said, ga, 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 and gave them the family jewels through a vote of, yes, let's go for it. Followed by them were our assembly, they too rolled over and said, ga, 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 ga. We can't let them go. There will be jobs. A lot of things that they didn't do any due diligence on. But lockstep, they had been bought and sealed. Yes, bought and sealed. Because they didn't come to us again. So we had 3 unwise men, but we also have a delegation of senators that are unwise, representatives that are unwise, and the people are left shafted at the legislator level. Now that's important because on August 12th, Scott Walker appeared again, stopped his presidential campaign, and signed a law called Senate Bill 209. That says, okay, let's get this ball rolling. Let's get this game in play. Now, I told you about the representatives, senators and representatives, assembly persons. Now let's go down south. And we'll go to Milwaukee. There's Milwaukee County, where you have Chris Averly, who's running roughshod. Chris Averly has gone berserk. He took any of the representation at the county level for voting whether to yay or nay this by taking away the vote of the Community and Development Committee at the county level. This was to be done by the Board of Supervisors. Well, he and his cronies up at the state level, because see, these people are serious about making this deal roll. They're not concerned about ethics, conflict of interest, due diligence, disenfranchisement, discrimination, doing what's right, oath of office, folks, of office, none of that. So then we move to Chris Averly signing the deal for the Park East. Now, I mentioned arena, but there was more to that deal. This was an all-out mega real estate deal. Not only the new arena, we want to tear down the old BMO and redevelop to our wants and desires. We want a new area for the new arena. This is our real estate, folks. Real estate is quite expensive, and this is in a high rent district downtown. But in addition to that, we want the Park East. The Park East has about 10 acres we want. And we want it for $1. It may be valued at $8 million, but we want it at $1. And we want all the environmental things also corrected. That was done. The people have gone gaga crazy. Now the only ones left at this point, because we sat the state, governor, legislators, we're down. Chris Averly, of course, he was there on the 4th, and he's taken away the privileges of the people through the supervisors. He signed the deal on September 8th that the land was theirs. So there's one more component, one more chapter, according to those who think that. But we got another thought coming for them. But I'm bringing you up to date. So then, let's look quickly at the fact that we are in the voting mode. We have the City of Milwaukee Steering Committee went wild. The people told them in no uncertain terms they did not like what was going on. Then there is an upcoming Finance and Personnel Committee coming up this week. On the 16th, on the 15th, the zoning. These people will handle money, tax increment district, the things that will framework the money, the budget. We say this: we will not stand for it. So, folks, stay tuned. I'll be back. This is Mary Glass. Do listen closely. Listen to this video more than once. And we are at MPA Public Policy Review at gmail.com. Thanks a bunch.